What's going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 6 of the Hut Progress series. The NHL 22 All-Star break is right around the corner, and EA just hit us with a brand new event for the All-Star game. In total, 44 new All-Star players have been released, along with 6 Master Set players, and here's how they're gonna work. You will get 2 attributes that will boost to 99 for each individual skills competition winner. So for example, I remember what they did a couple of years ago. Let's say the player who wins the hardest slap shot will get 99 slap shot accuracy and 99 slap shot power. The player who wins the fastest skater will get acceleration and speed boosted to 99. That's how they worked in the past. I don't know what it's going to be this year, but I'm assuming it's going to be something very similar to that. Secondly, you get a +1 overall for every goal scored in the All-Star game, +4 overall for the 2 goalies on the final winning team. The All-Star Game MVP will also boost to a 95 overall. Now, I don't know if that includes the 299 boost if the player wins a specific competition, or if he's going to be a 95 along with the 299s. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. I'm assuming that's how it's going to be. So he's going to have 2 attributes boosted to 99, and then he's going to be boosted to 95. I don't think it's going to be the other way around. And then all players from the winning team will be awarded an additional synergy slots. Now, for this tournament, each team will play a minimum of 1 game in the semifinal, and the winning team of each game will then face each other in the final. So only half the players will actually play 2 games. What I recommend you guys, if you're gonna make the sets to obtain one of those players, I highly recommend waiting until after the All-Star game to open those packs so that you get the highest overall player. As I said, there's a total of 44 players competing in the All-Star event, as well as 6 Master Set players. Amongst those 6 players, you have Dan Boyle, Daniel Briere, Milan Hajduk, Olli Jokinen, Pekka Rinne, and Gary Suter. All of those cards start at an 86 overall, as it's very often the case in those kind of power-up events. Except the difference in this event is that they're going to be upgradable to a 95, so they will be the highest upgradable cards yet to be released. And all the All-Star players participating in the competition will start at an 89 overall, plus whatever boost they get from the skills competition and the games played. So I'm not going to go through all 44 players, but basically there's 11 players per division that have been voted, so you can find them on the NHL website, or even just go look through the collection to see all the players that are in the event. Now for the All-Star event sets, we have a new set that consists of an 89 overall player that is redeemable for a 7 collectible pack. So basically, it's a 1-up from the last event. If you have an 89 overall player laying around, you can just trade him in for 7 collectibles, which is huge, considering how valuable those collectibles are. In perspective, 7 collectibles like that is literally going to get you any MSP player that you want. For myself, I made Olli Jokinen because I desperately need a center to fit in my lineup, and if I'm able to upgrade him to a 95, he's going to be an absolute beast. Other than that, the collectible sets are very similar. Once again, you have the 88, 87s, 86s. And I wouldn't recommend doing the lower overall sets just because they're a waste of player, I believe. We'll find higher overall players, swap them in for a bigger amount of collectibles, and in my opinion, it's way better to do it that way. Now for 25 collectibles, you have a choice pack of 3 players that you can choose from any division. So you have all 4 divisions, 25 collectibles for the division you want, and then it's a choice of 3 players. Once again, if you're going to be doing that set, I highly recommend not opening the pack until after the All-Star game is completed, so that you know exactly what overall the player is going to be. If you pick before the All-Star game's over, it's pretty much a gamble, so I don't really recommend that. You have I believe it's a choice of 2 MSP for 5 collectibles. I don't think it's worth it. If you really want an MSP, just get the extra 2 collectibles, do objectives or even hut challenges to get those extra 2 collectibles, and you get an All-Star nominee pack for 2 collectibles. At the end of the event, if you still have collectibles laying around, you can get one of those packs. It's a pack that costs 20,000 coins, so I don't know if it's really worth it, but just if you have some extra collectibles laying around that are not going to be useful to you, then you can always redeem them for that pack. As always, for every event, they have released new objectives to be completed in order for you to get free All-Star collectibles. So the first one is 5 shutout games, win 20 games, play 35 games, score 140 goals, take 550 shots, and the last one is 350 hits. These can all be done, I believe, in Rivals, Hut Champs, and Squad Battles. The last two ones I also believe you can do in the Hut Rush and Hut Challenges, but I'm not 100% sure. I had issues in the past with those not counting. So just to be sure, just do them in Rivals or even Squad Battles on Rookie mode. It's very easy. And once you complete all 6 objectives, you get an All-Star nominee pack and an extra 3 event collectible packs. So that would be a total of 9 collectibles that you can get from the objectives. Unlike the Style Icons objectives, keep in mind this only lasts for 7 more days. So make sure to complete all of these objectives before the event ends. Otherwise, you're not going to be eligible for the pack and the event collectible pack. For my part, I'm still missing about 750 shots to be able to get my free 94 overall MSP choice pack. Guys, if you haven't done all of those challenges, I highly recommend just get to grinding, because 94 overall is relevant now, but in a couple of months, it's not really going to be relevant anymore. So work towards that. I'm going to be just doing squad battles on rookie mode and just running the shots on goal. Otherwise, I'm never going to get through that. Now for a Hut Rush, they will be refreshed tomorrow, which is Monday at 5 p.m. We're going to get another 2 weeks of brand new challenges. So the Style Icons, this is your last day to be doing the challenges to get all Style Icons collectibles if you still need them. If not, as I always say, there's always seasonal collectibles that you can get from that. Go player packs, a bunch of little things that can really help you improve your team. And if it's not that, well, at least you can still use those players for rerolls or put them in the sets. So always be doing your squad battles if you want, or if you need something to grind for. I believe the rewards are worth it. And for the Hut challenges, once again this week, I wouldn't waste my time doing that. There's a total of 10 challenges that have been released. All of these, they're not really useful, especially for the amount of time it takes. Really, all you get from playing all 6 games are 2 seasonal collectibles and 1 event collectible, so I don't think it's worth it. And for the other 4 games, you get 2 goal players, an event collectible pack, another 2 goal players, and a base pack, plus 2 event collectibles. So I don't really think it's worth wasting your time on doing that. And for this week, we finished the Hut Champs with a record of 17-3, which puts us into top 50 for now. There's 4 hours left still, so I believe this rank will hold, but you never know. There's a lot of players, there's a lot of games still to be played, so I'll be waiting around patiently and hopefully finish top 50 for good rewards. And for the team, I removed Kaprizov from the 4th line. I also downgraded him. Got refunded some power-up collectibles just because it's not a player that I'm going to be using anymore. I made Oli Jokinen, that is now a 91 overall. Like I said earlier, I'm looking to make him a 95. What I did is I bumped McDavid down to the wing on the 4th line for now, just because he's not as impactful as an 89 overall player. And on defense, Charlie McAvoy has scored once again, so he's now the highest overall defenseman in the game. He's going to be a 96 overall. I'm super happy about that purchase. I think I paid $300K back, a couple months back. And I still have a Ivo Kuznetsov sitting in the market that is not up for sale, but just waiting for him to score a couple more goals to see if I can put him in my lineup or even flip him for a little profit. And once again, guys, if you find any value in videos like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.